kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Oh, that's my fault. Damn, that's my fault.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement.
Come on, EA. Stop with the stupid shit.
Easy time and time again, and that's why this offense is so impressive.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so...
Thank you.
And that pass is intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Power football with the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Orji. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy, the players this week.
Oh, that's my fault. I held on to that too long. Trying to figure out these damn.
This Buckeye defense, this is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
This
I tried to take off with him.
Defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
No way, he dropped it.
Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Who was that to? You oversold that shit like a motherfucker.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the...
You got to punt that, bruh.
We can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
LJ, go tell bro, I second. LJ, you're on my remote.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
Way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
I got it already.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on third.
Where your clothes at?
He'll keep it on the sneak.
I'm talking about your clothes for tomorrow.
No pickup at all on that play.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3 I've got the
Same clothes you want today. Get your brother's dress pants and a yes,
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal from
yes, as long as he can sit in my lap.
Barges ahead.
No way.
Get there, knocked back on fourth and goal, and he loses a yard to the 2.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
No, he just needs a button up and a pants.
Be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, Dave.
Let's go!
Wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
This one.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Orji. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one because of the disdain. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's going for a big play downfield. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for room, it's Edwards. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
2.
Back to pass, it's Orji.
Oh, shit, I threw it. That's my fault. I shouldn't have threw it. I was being greedy.
Picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 30. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, come on with the block in the back, ref.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
Come on with the block in the back.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays come back. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him.
Oh, that's my fault.
That'll be a good call later on in the game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Gonna run it. It's Edwards.
No way.
He's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Tom.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, that's a pick. The 5.
Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see.
Come on now.
It's better than throwing another pick.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And the Buckeyes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25.
Squad over there playing for me now. They're trying to get his get back.
First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments.
And he breaks into the open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic, but Michigan doesn't.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Back to throw, it's Orji. He's got his man. At the 20, he's got space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Looking for space. It's Judkins. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going?
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Despite coming up short on the previous 2 4th down attempts, this offense will try it here again. They'll try it on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Michigan. They built a comfortable lead, and Michigan is firmly in control.
Hail to the victors has been playing. This team has handled the moment, handled the game as well as any Michigan team we've seen. They know every year this will be a fight, but Michigan has brought it, and Ohio State hasn't responded.
And I think Michigan has just done a better job executing here in the second half. I love the way they've mixed in the run with the pass offensively. Defensively, they're doing a great job communicating. They're just the more locked-in team here late in the game.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wide.
Yeah, that's my fuck. I went too low. Oh, damn it, man. I went too low.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there.
No way.
Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
One test out. He might score on this.
We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. He'll just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle.
Yeah, said he might score on it. This shit number 7 trying to get there.
Cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Oh, stop going with these stumbling.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Orji. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh!
And that'll be it.
Ignite our
They
ring.
certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He fires to the left.
That's a pick, nigga. Pick that.
Incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
No way you missed him in the backfield, yo.
That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
No way you missed him in the backfield, yo.
Favorite.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards.
Why am I getting stuck on the lineman?
They'll get nothing and like it. Now they're looking at a 3rd down.
That's a great individual.
Getting stuck on the lineman is crazy.
Pride in covering guys. I like guys like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This
Getting stuck on the lineman is absolutely
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw.
That's my fault. I was trying to be fast with it.
A big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up.
I was trying to be fast with it.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Going with the ground game left.
On the tackle.
He's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line.
What?
And into the end zone.
I would have blocked.
Touchdown,
That was a good ass block, boy.
They've moved out front here on the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
No,
They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity.
You're going to throw it right to the linebacker again.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Oh, we can't see anything.
Epitomizes a
In the
veteran,
backfield.
savvy senior who knows how to find space. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground game on the left. The spin, still on his feet. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. First and goal. Direct snap. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Why is there stop sets again? I already watched it. You might be watching on your phone, but that's why you watched it.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I could say that.
The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. They are shaking the rafters in this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. They'll leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that. They took a negative play, but at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they're able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
They'll try it over the left side.
Oh, why did you?
They bring him
This
down,
is
and
this
he's gonna
shit.
lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry.
Are we going to have to eat tonight?